Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, June 3rd, 2013, in the year of our Lord, Yahweh Jesus Christ. And friends, as we look at one another this week and give thanks, is there anything fucking worse than that long-winded guy up there in his Anderson little suit? You know that guy who wasn't a priest, but he might as well have been? That Flanders dude just coming up and speaking, reading the first two stories.
The first reading is from the book of Corinthians.
And you know what? I can't even I was just going to start doing some dumb story. And I so didn't listen in church, I can't even do it. I just remember this is from the book of the Corinthians.
Paul and John
and like fucking 10 minutes later. And they were just like, something like, this is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Did you like that story? Because I got another one. Right? And then he fucking rips off another one. And you're just fucking sitting there. All right. What happens here? Is there a leper? Is there a hooker? What's going on? Right? And then they get to that one. And praise be to the guy with the thing. Right? And then the fucking... So that's like he was like the opener, and then the priest comes down, and we all got to stand up because he's so fucking important, right? And he says a couple of things. You know, this is the gospel of the Lord, and then I got to sit down and listen to your fucking take on this guy. You guys already know how I feel. You know how I feel. Do you know how I feel? Sorry, I'm all over the place. Can you feel the stress? I have to get this fucking podcast done, and I have to immediately upload the thing, and I'm not going to make it. I got something at 1:30, and of course, I just get a text message. Did you get the email about the new location of the meeting? Yeah, it's going to be 60 miles further in a cunty direction as compared to where you're at. I love that shit. Did you get the email? Why don't you fucking call me and just tell me? I said, you know what? An email it's like I don't know, it's not whispering, but it's a secret. You're just leaving a note, you know, somewhere in the vicinity of my fucking life. Is it vicinity or vicinity? I think it's vicinity. Does it start with a V or an F? Oh, Bill. Okay, there you go. You know something? If you listen to the rest of this podcast, that was a legitimate question from me. All right? Now, if you listen to the rest of this is on you, okay? Because you could tap out right now. 2 minutes and 54 seconds in. Why are the levels so high? I don't know, Bill, because you never got a producer? Well, that's probably why. That could be one reason. All right, let's get right out of the gate, and let's talk some NHL hockey. Oh, were those Pittsburgh Penguins fans talking shit to me on Twitter? Not all of them. Hurry up and beat the Maple Leafs so we can fucking kick you in the cunt, or the Rangers, whatever, so we can beat you up and all this shit. Blah, 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 blah. Right? You know, and I told you guys, I think the Penguins are going to win the series, okay? But these fucking jerk-off Penguin fans, because they got all the fucking pouty-lipped Eagle Scout there, they just think they're going to run over fucking everybody. You know what? Pittsburgh, relax. You're not winning the cup. You know why? Because I said so. Because I'm jealous of your fucking team. That's why. But I loved Game 1. I was actually working at the Borgata in Atlantic City. I had a great time. Thank you to everybody who showed up, except for that one guy. Some angry guy in the back, and just kept, anything I said, in the beginning, he just kept fucking, who gives a fuck? You know, that I'm angry at my dad shit. You know, just yelling all this dumb shit. Other than that, I had a great time. And so anyways, I missed some of the game, but I was going back and forth, you know, running into the green room, watching it between shows and that type of shit. And or when the teen idol sensation Joe DeRosa was on stage, I was watching it. And it was funny, right at the beginning of the game, I see Matt Cook, you know, hitting everybody with his stick and everything, and I just get this sinking fucking feeling. I'm like, oh, God. The guy, he's literally a fucking monster. I don't know why the dude is still in the league. It's just, it's unfucking believable. And the second you see the guy, he's going, oh, God, whose career is he going to try and end tonight? You know, and especially with the history that the Bruins have with the Penguins. You know, I told you all that shit. I respect the franchise, the way they get all these unbelievable players, but I don't know why they have guys like that on their fucking team. And this is a sad thing about Matt Cook. That guy is a really good fucking player if he just plays the fucking game. You could make like 20 YouTube videos, 5 minutes long, of each different shit. All right, shoulder to the fucking head. Just 5 minutes of those. His boarding ones, that's probably like a 30-minute video. And then like the bonus, like credits extra when you have the bloopers, would be him checking that dude and accidentally severing his fucking Achilles tendon, which everybody viewed as an accident. But I have to be honest with you, I've been watching hockey for 33 fucking years. I've never seen anybody check somebody into the boards and accidentally sever their fucking Achilles tendon. Not even cut the back of their leg. I've never seen it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So he goes out there, takes them all of I don't know what, 15 minutes of the first period before he sees somebody where he can see both their numbers, read their whole last name and his street address, and he just slams fucking McQuaid into the boards. And something unbelievable happened. He actually got kicked out of the fucking game. And I loved it. I absolutely fucking loved it. And I hope they continue doing that because it's a selfish way to play the fucking game. To just have no regard for the fact of how hard somebody worked to live their dream to play professional hockey, and you're out there and I'll tell you, guys like him never get their knee blown out. Ulf Samuelsson, none of those fucking guys. It never happens to them. I don't know why. And it's fucking ridiculous. And other than that, I don't have any problem with the Penguins. And if you're a Penguins fan right now and you're going to fucking send me an email and go, what is it, Marchand, who fucking had the boarding call? How come you only got 2 minutes? It's like because he hasn't ended people's careers. Marchand has a terrible fucking reputation, and he got talked to, and he also toned down his game. And, most of his shit is Ken Linsman type shit, but like that thing where people would come in to check him and he would duck down and take their legs out was a fucking bullshit move. Was a punk move, and I didn't like that one either. And if you said that guy's a punk piece of shit, I'd understand why you did that. I wouldn't be sitting there, scratching my head in some dumbfounded way. But the amount of fucking Penguin fans that sent me emails, just defending the fucking guy. It's like, I get like, it's like walking by. When I see Matt Cook, it's like a rabid fucking dog. You're like, what's he going to do this game? Is he going to gouge somebody's fucking eye out? I don't know. I don't know. So I was psyched that they immediately removed him from the game. I don't think he should get suspended, but I understand why he got a game misconduct. And I do believe that if anybody else did it, they just would have got fucking 2 minutes or whatever the fuck it is. Maybe a major because he laid down on the ice for a minute. But, it's like that Rasheed Wallace thing. By the end of Rasheed's career, if he stubbed his toe in the locker room, he already came out with the fucking technical for cursing. So as much as I'm going to enjoy this series, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat praying to God Matt Cook doesn't end another fucking Bruins career. Other than that, I think it's going 7. I think it's going to be an unbelievable fucking series. I think the Penguins are going to win tonight. Because that's how these things go. And then Game 3 will obviously be huge when they go up to the fucking... Got it! What else? What other hockey shit? I have not watched anything out in the West, but I think the Kings are really overlooked, even though they're down 0-2. That team scares the shit out of me just because I watched how they won it last year. And they seem like when they want to flip the switch. And also, I wasn't too impressed with Chicago having a fucking 3-1 lead, and then all of a sudden, not being able to finish people off. So we'll see. We will see what happens. That ought to get me a bunch of emails. I'm actually doing a gig in Pittsburgh, and I would not be surprised if Matt Cook, if he hears this, shows up to my gig with a hockey stick in full uniform and severs my fucking Achilles. So there you go. Other than that, it was a fucking great game. I loved how frustrated Crosby got. It was great watching him slash whoever the fuck he slashed as he was laying on the ice. That made me laugh. I was like, that guy, he's livid. I wanted to see his bottom lip start quivering, big pouty lip. All right, so I'm reading this story today. Chinese city to find unwed mothers. The Chinese city. They don't even say where it is. Or maybe they do and I just can't read it. And they're going to find unwed mothers. Critics of a plan by Wuhan. Wuhan clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wuhan officials in Hubei province say a fine of up to $26,000 will lead to more abandoned babies. How the fuck do you abandon a baby? Somebody flushed a baby down the fucking toilet. I mean, it's just the most fucked up thing. It's so evil. I can't even look at the story. They had to literally carve out the part of the pipe where they heard this thing cry. I know this isn't even funny, but like, Jesus Christ. And you're sitting there going, that thing is so young. Hopefully it won't remember it. But God help that thing if it ever gets in a crowded elevator one day. I think that's when it's like 26 or something. That's when it's going to snap. All of a sudden, you know, get away from me. He's going to start throwing fucking elbows. I can't breathe. So listen to this shit. A Chinese city, Wuhan, is planning to find women who have children out of wedlock, a policy which opponents say will lead to more abandoned children. The plan drawn up by family planning officials in Wuhan, the capital of the Hubei province, would target women who knowingly have children out of wedlock, as opposed to what? Unknowingly having a child? You know, you hear it hit the floor, like, did somebody hear something? What was that? Sort of a squishy sound? Who is crying? Sorry. Jesus. These are baby jokes, people. Baby jokes. Matt Cook would cross-check fucking baby if he could read its entire fucking name on the back of its little scrunchie, whatever the fuck you dress a baby in. Scrunchie. I don't fucking know. Sorry, I'm under the gun here, people. I'm going to stutter a lot here because I'm looking at the clock as I'm doing this here. Like that guy you want on the foul line with 3 seconds left and the game's tied. Look at old freckle-face sweating out there. Hey, red face, you suck! Clank. Okay, just focus. Fundamentals. Rick Barry. Hey, you freckled cunt! Your mother's a whore. Clank, and it's over. We go to overtime. And I get traded the next year. Chinese state media said the law would help keep the birth rate low and aid family by family planning management. The law was announced just days after a newborn baby boy was rescued from a sewage pipe. And I can't even say what the fuck that is. Reports suggest that the Nia, was I was that loud, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Fuck, we had the window open. Just yelling, you you freckled cunt. I'm yelling basketball shit. She just tippy-toed in and closed the window. By the way, my neighbors hate me. They really hate me. Despite the fact that I'm the kind of guy, I'm the type of guy, like LL Cool J says, that if there's litter outside, even on my street, if some cunt throws a fucking beer bottle and there's glass in the street, I go into my house, grab a broom dustpan and a fucking garbage bag, and I'll walk a full block down the street and clean it up, just so my neighbors don't get flat tires. All right? Now, I ask you this. Does that balance out screaming, you freckled cunt, at 11:47 in the morning on a Monday? I mean, odds are everybody's at work. People next door are selling their house. You know, I had to listen to them with their kids out at their pool yesterday. Mommy, look at you. Mommy, look at you. Look at how you do. Look at how you do. That shit, you know. That's good, sweetheart. Mommy, all that shit. Ugh. Yeah, Bill, but at the end of the day, they're not yelling freckled cunt. I guess freckled isn't bad. It's probably the cunt part. You know, is that a hyphenated word? Can you guys teach me how to spell this week? All right, so anyways, do you know why there's so many fucking people in China? Because there's no No, I'm kidding. I guess their leader over there told everybody to just have as many kids as possible, so they become this powerful nation just out of the simple fact of having so many fucking soldiers. All right? So now what do they got over there? Well, how many billions of fucking people over there do they have? Well, Bill, why didn't you look it up before you did the goddamn podcast instead of asking us about it. Population of China. Here we go. This is going to be a real half-ass podcast this week, everybody. So why don't you, if you're sitting there in your cubicle, they have 1.344 billion fucking people. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Can you fucking imagine that? India has 1.2. India's creeping up on them. Holy shit. Can you imagine being a comedian in India? How many fucking Twitter followers do you have? If you're like the fucking, I don't know, the Kevin Hart of fucking India, you must have, you must have 100 billion fucking Twitter followers. 100 million, sorry. This is insane. The United States is third, 315 million. Unbelievable. Thank God for nuclear weapons, huh? No wonder we don't want anybody else to have them. It's the only thing that's keeping us in power at this point. Go ahead and fuck with us. Russia only has 143 million? That's unreal. And they got all those fucking guys in the NHL. We got to step up our game. Where the hell's Canada? You know what? This might actually make me like where I'm going to. Germany has 80,000 fucking people. Well, that's because your country's the size of like a state. How does Ethiopia have more? They're fucking starving. They got 86 million. Germany has 80. They're sitting over there with their little shorts on, drinking beer all October. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, let's get down. I want to live in, you know something? I want to live in a fucking country that has like nobody. Let's get all the way down to it. Let's get down to the lowest populated one. There we go. The Pitcairn, Pitcairn Islands has 66 people. That's too little. That's too little. That's where you got to have like a beard down to your fucking legs. All right. I don't fucking know. So anyways, they're charging these fucking whores over there. Every time they have a goddamn... Sluts basically get charged. Sluts are like, skanks get charged 26 grand, which I guess is like 3 times what they make a year. That's fucking unbelievable. Can you imagine trying to pass this law over here with all these goddamn Jesus freaks? How much they would freak out? I'm trying to look at this type of news more so than all the American shit that I get over here. I'm on this fucking Al Jazeera shit. I know right now, all Americans hear Al Jazeera, they think terrorism. Because the only time we ever see Al Jazeera is when they show fucking those sawing people's heads off videos. But they're actually like, I don't know what they are. They're like a regular news, just for over there. So it's kind of fucking interesting to see their view of it. I'm not saying I agree with it, all right? A week after fucking Memorial Day, before you start fucking coming down on me. But anyways, back to the podcast. I want to thank everybody who came out to my shows in Red Bank, in Baltimore, Easton, Pennsylvania, and Atlantic City. I was touring with the Teen Idol sensation from the Opie and Anthony program, Joe DeRosa. And Jesus Christ, we had a fucking great time. I rented a car and we just drove from city to city. And I don't think we had one serious conversation the entire time. Just sitting there laughing our fucking asses off. At one point, we were driving from Baltimore to, where the hell were we going? Up to Easton, Pennsylvania. And for once, we weren't hungover. I think that was the one night we weren't really drinking. And halfway up there, I just started singing hair metal songs about what an awful comedian Joe DeRosa was. And I got into the third song before I realized that he wasn't enjoying it as much as I was. I think it was during the Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. I got to the chorus. I was going, Joey's halfway there. Joe! Right? Just singing about what a hack he was. And I saw a look of pain on his face that was beyond, you're a terrible singer. And I was like, Joe, am I bugging you? He goes, yeah, a little bit. Kind of bugging me there. But I think I have to take a month off from boozing after that one. We were Easton, Pennsylvania. And by the way, a town that everybody fucking made fun of that I was going there. Like, why aren't you going to Philly? I'm actually going to Philly, but It's not going to be till later on this year. And Eastern Pennsylvania was unbelievable. Fucking beautiful town. It was a little sketchy, but they're on the upswing. Because I was sitting there looking at it. I saw this one guy crossing the street, neck tattoo, crossing the street diagonally. You know that punk move, fuck traffic, that guy. And the second I saw that guy, me and DeRosa were eating these sandwiches. And I'm looking out the window, taking in the town, and I see this guy crossing the street slowly, diagonally with this neck tattoo. You know, not looking clean, not looking dirty. It's the middle of the fucking day on a weekday, doesn't have a job. And I said, that guy right there, Joe, that guy alone, I would not buy a house in this area. Just the fact that that guy, every time I go into town to get my provisions, the fact that that motherfucker is going to be crossing the street diagonally with his stupid I'm a badass neck tattoo. And I'm not saying he couldn't kick the shit out of me. I'm sure he could. But that's the type of shit. All right? You want to sell me a house? You want me to move to your neighborhood? You get rid of all these people fucking crossing the street diagonally. All right? You cross the street in the crosswalk, or if you're jaywalking, you have a sense of urgency and courtesy that you're being a bit of a cunt. Right? And this guy wasn't. So right there, I was like, fuck this shit. So I'm hanging with DeRosa, right? So every town we go to, we got to go to these fucking comic book shops where there's these Star Wars posters. Is that an original print? And there's literally some tub of shit. Actually, only one show. One fucking giant guy was working there, just a stereotypical one. The one we went to Kevin Smith's, that secret stash one out in Red Bank, New Jersey, and that place was the shit. I'm not even going to lie to you. It was tremendous. It was everything most comic book stores aren't. And I'm judging them just by going to them with DeRosa. It was clean. It smelled all right, you know? They had some decent memorabilia and that type of shit. I don't even mind comic books. It's just like, just every story's like 70 years into it, so I can't jump in anywhere. But I really like the drawings and all that type of stuff, you know? Having superpowers and some hot chick you're fucking banging. She has no idea about your other life, and she thinks you're cheating on her, but you're actually saving the world. I mean, what is not to like? You know? And, but we went to this one in fucking Eastern Pennsylvania. And then we went like 2 doors down, and there was another one. We came walking in there, and we started talking to them about the town, and they actually said it was on the upswing, you know? I looked at their little center of town where they had a little gazebo or some shit, and I guess back in the day people were openly doing drugs there. So they've turned the corner, and we performed at the State Theater in Eastern Pennsylvania, and it was just a fucking awesome show. And then afterwards, we go out to get some Mexican dinner, and I fucking said I was going to give these people a shout-out. God damn it, where the hell's my phone? I actually had some Mexican food that could fuck with the Mexican food out here in L.A., you know? And that's saying, it was definitely more, I guess, of Americanized sort of Food Network kind of thing where they, you know, they switched it up a little bit. But we came in right before they closed, and they were just like, you know, they recognized Joe DeRosa, you know. I told you, he has that Leif Garrett fame. It's called Mesa. Modern Mexican, that's what it was. They did that shit where they're like, listen, the chef's just going to cook up some stuff. Made this unbelievable burrito, had this other thing with this fucking shrimp in it. It was unbelievable. Did I say unbelievable enough times? Well, I don't give a fuck, right? So then we go around the corner, and we end up drinking in this Romanian guy, this guy from Romania, a Romanian guy, drinking his bar, and they were literally giving us chalices of fucking Jameson. And I owe them an unbelievable tip because I was so fucking hammered when I left there that I don't remember tipping. And, you know, if somebody's hooking you up with drinks, you should be fucking, you know, laying down the fucking Andrew Jacksons there, and I wasn't. So that's on my list of shit that I have to do today. I have to find out who the 2 bartenders were, and I have to tip them out because I forgot to, because I can only imagine the stories they're telling about me right now. But, like, they literally, we sat down, and they gave us, like, 2 fucking goblets. Now, it looked like a red wine glass. Somewhere between a red wine glass and that fucking chalice of beer that they used in the Miller Lite commercials back in the day. And And like that wasn't enough. The owner comes in, this Romanian dude, he's a fucking riot, and he starts lining up shots. And, you know, I'm saying, oh, you're from Romania? Oh, that's cool, man. What's Romania like? He's like, it's a piece of shit country. And I'm like, nah, come on, man. It's a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit. He just kept saying it's a piece of shit country. And I'm like, okay, so it's a little corrupt, but the scenery, there are mountains, some trees that you missed. A piece of shit. I appreciate you coming down here. You don't have to be. It's a piece of shit country. He just kept saying his country was a piece of shit. Which I haven't even been there, and I still disagree. I disagree. I bet the people in power have made it a piece of shit country. But, you know, come on. You can't tell me there's not some beautiful things there, some beautiful women. You know? There's got to be some fucking rock band over there that you like. The Romanian Ravens or something. I don't fucking know. So anyway, so we go there. We had a great time there. And then we go down to fucking Atlantic City. And ran into Chris Porter down there, fucking hanging out with Tam. It was just awesome, man. And I got to watch the Bruins beat the Penguins in this fucking brutal series that we're going to have. So I want to thank everybody who came out to all those shows. I'll get back to those things in a minute here. I got to read a little bit of advertising, everybody. Listen, no bullshit. As far as I know, it's going to be Father's Day's coming up, as far as I remember. What the fuck is this? Ah, Christ. Why can't I do this right? Can I ever do it right? Is this it? There we go, everybody. Okay, let's start again. Ladies and gentlemen, Father's Day's coming up. It's coming up this Sunday. You got to get the old man a gift. He was nice enough to have unprotected sex with your mom, God knows when, and now you're here. All right? So here you go. You got to hook the old man up. This Father's Day, think the man great. What is the man great, you ask? Or maybe you thought it. Or maybe you mumbled it. They are 100% made in America cast iron grilling grates that are revolutionizing the way people grill. Heavy-duty grill grates deliver exactly what you need to achieve that perfect steakhouse flavor. Chicken, steak, or veggies will never have tasted so good. No more flare-ups, no more dry meat. It's guaranteed. Named one of 2012's best grilling accessories by Men's Health magazine. Man grates are the perfect gift for Dad this Father's Day. So, how do you get it? Well, you go to mangrate.com and you enter the coupon code BURR, B-U-R-R, for their $19.99 Father's Day special, or click the Mangrate banner on the show website. I got to be honest with you, I don't know how they're only $20. They actually gave me some. They're awesome. And you could do curls with these things, okay? It's like a kettlebell. You flatten it out and you turn it into something you can put on your grill. All right? Did I paint enough of a picture? 100% made in America. Cast iron, steakhouse quality grilling in your backyard. Remember, each Monday morning podcast order comes with a heavy-duty grilling brush. Again, Mangrate Grill Enhancement System. Order today, mangrate.com. Mangrate.com. Enter the coupon code BURR and check out. All right, so there you go. So you hooked him up with the grill. Here's another thing for you. You can do this for yourself or for the old man or maybe a hairy woman in your life. The Dollar Shave Club. All right? Getting a good shave can be a real pain in the ass. What are you, shaving your ass? That's weird, but that's weird to say that in this copy because we're talking about faces here. And all of a sudden you bring up an ass and people have hairy asses. But you know what? I plow ahead. Searching through 50 brands of blades, matching new blades to old handles, all the bullshit features when your razor doubles as a flashlight, vibrator, toothpick, all that stuff, right? $20 for new razors. And it is bullshit. You go into CVS and they have them locked behind like they're bars of gold. All right? And you get them in their little plastic hunks of crap. So, would you like to pay the right amount of money? Go to dollarshave.com to get high-quality razors delivered right to your door for just a couple of bucks a month. They've made it simple. High-quality razors, 100% guaranteed, set on a schedule, so you never even have to think about it again. All right? Just shave your damn face, and you're like, oh, my God, I'm down to my last one. Knock at the door. Here's some more. All right? Every month you get a new pack, and every week you change your blade, and it costs a fraction of what you pay retail. And you don't have to stand in line. If you want to try it, go to dollarshave.club dollarshaveclub.com, /BURR, B-U-R-R. You'll get a free sample of Dr. Carvey's Easy Shave Butter with your first shipment. Also makes the perfect Father's Day gift. Dollar Shave Club, something you can actually use. All righty. And the last one here in this chunk, I believe. I believe I can fly. Hulu Plus. You've tried streaming hit shows on your PC on Hulu.com. Now it's time to start your free trial of exclusive content in your living room and on your mobile devices on Hulu Plus. With Hulu Plus, you get total control to watch thousands of shows wherever you want, whenever you want. Use Hulu Plus on connected TVs, game consoles, Blu-ray players, Roku, Apple TV, PC, or watch anywhere on your smartphone or tablet on demand all the time. This is why I'm getting this right now, because I'm always on the road and I can watch my hockey playoffs right on my phone. And with Hulu Plus, you can binge on full seasons, watch your classic favorite or current shows, and even full series runs on classic TVs. It's endless. Once again, for you people who fly on planes, this is absolutely perfect. You don't have to pay for their BS Wi-Fi and all that crap. Or do you? Maybe you do to get to it. I don't know. It'll help you eat up a flight. Hey, Bill, why don't you stick to the copy? All right, I will. They've got Community, Modern Family, South Park, SNL, Monday Night Raw, The Man Show, Jimmy Kimmel, Family Guy, and more. Feel free to swap out with the show list with some stuff that you like to watch, Bill. Well, I never look at the show list. I'm sorry. Hulu Plus is only $7.99 per month, but right now they're offering an extended free trial of Hulu Plus that is available for podcast listeners only. Take control of your TV experience. Go to the podcast page at BillBurr.com. Click on the Hulu Plus banner for your extended free trial, or go to huluplus.com/Burr. Again, click the Hulu banner on the podcast page, BillBurr.com, or go to huluplus.com/Burr. All right, there we go. There we go. Back to the podcast, everybody. All right, where are we in this podcast right now? 31 minutes in. Well, God damn it, I think it's time to hear from the listeners. All right, you've listened to me run my mouth enough, haven't you? Oh, wait, I forgot to mention. When I went to that... Where the hell were we? Oh, in Red Bank, New Jersey. They have a baseball trading card shop there. That's another one I took a picture of. Let me see if I can find it here on my phone. It was fucking unreal, man. They had these old NBA cards. They were giant, oversized ones that I had never seen before. And I kind of went nuts when I went in there. I ordered... I didn't order. I went and I bought like a Dr. J, a Pistol Pete, a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There it is. Monmouth, MONMOUTH, stamp and coin shop, vintage sports cards and all that in Red Bank, New Jersey. They have they have an unbelievable collection of cards and all that type of stuff. And, it's really cool, man. It's just one of those old school places. You take out a credit card and they pull out like that credit card scan thing that they had back in the 70s, when you bought gas and stuff. But it's phenomenal. And then, of course, I got those, and now I'm, like, obsessed. Like, I have to get the entire set, and then I want to get a bunch of fucking basketball and hockey cards from the 70s, and I had to shut down my OCD. But I definitely went out and I bought a bunch. And I found an old Frank Tarkenton card when he was on the Giants, that type of shit and everything, so... Anyways, let's plow ahead here. All right. Casino floors. I mentioned this the other day. Once again, when I went to, I was working the Borgata, and they just had, I should have taken a picture of the rug. It's like absolutely fucking insane. So here's some more theories on why casino floor rugs are so crazy. All right. He says, "Hey, Bilbo, I'm from Australia, and I'm used to emailing you letting you know I've been carpet laying." What? Oh, and I'm just. You forgot the J, dude. I thought you were writing like some sort of shorthand there. I'm just emailing you, letting you know I've been carpet laying for 2 years now, and the carpet you're talking about is just a commercial carpet, and it is surprisingly expensive. It is? Around $1,000 to $3,000 a meter, little more than a yard for all you Americans, which is 3.66 wide, parentheses 12 foot, I don't fucking know, and 1 meter long. All right, we don't lay carpet. We know it's expensive. Here we go. Times that by getting like 600 meters to do a casino floor. These carpets last forever. You can put pianos and poker machines and whatever you want, and they never leave indentation. See, this is it. This is why I love the fucking podcast. After all these theories of, dude, people puke and piss, you can't see it. You drop your chips, you can't find them. What was another one? It's so zany, you don't want to look at it, so you just keep looking at the machines. Here's a guy who's actually laying carpet or works for the casino and is now claiming he lays carpet to get us off the scent. But I like this. This actually makes sense. He said, these carpets last, in all capitals, forever. You can put pianos, poker machines, and whatever you want, and they never leave an indentation. They are easy to maintain and clean. They are usually made in England by either Axminster carpets or Wilton carpets. The patterns are always outrageous, but it's for commercial places like casinos and banks and even train and bus seats. Oh, that's right. Yeah, when you get on a train, a bus, they have those fucking horrific looking... Those things actually gross me out because it doesn't look like they clean them at all. I like the all plastic. The all plastic seems like germs can't get in there as well. So there you go, everybody. That's from somebody who actually lays the carpet there. And we're not just talking about a sex life. Wife's family. The secret upstairs. All right. Hey, Bill, love the podcast and all the bullshit. So I've been dating this lady who I completely love. Can't get enough of her. We've been going out for a solid 2 years now. Good for you. There has always been a rule at her house. She lives with her parents because she's in a program in order to become a vet tech, so money is tight for her, that I am not allowed to go upstairs ever. All right, being a guy, I have no problem with this. I'll bend her over the pool table in her... Jesus Christ, dude. This took a left turn. I'll bend her over the pool table her father built because, fuck it, if you try to stop me from banging her in the bed, I'll just find another way. All right, dude, what did that have to do with what you're talking about? You got me all interested in why can't you go upstairs? Like there's this big mystery. Now all of a sudden you're like, well, fine, I'll bend her over the fucking hot water heater downstairs. You can't stop me. All right, I'm hoping you're going to get back on track here. That was like a weird B story. He goes, so I finally get annoyed at this whole no upstairs policy and decide to do a little investigating. Well, aren't you just a nosy little cunt? Did you finally get annoyed of the rules of a house that isn't yours? You know what, sir? So this far into your email, I don't like you. I don't like that whole shit where you're disrespecting her father and saying, I'm going to fuck your daughter over the pool table that you built. All right? That's supposed to be internal monologue. You're not supposed to share that with others. Anyways, no one in the house at this point, by the way. Oh, there's no one in the house. Why can't you guys help me out? You know I suck at reading. Okay, there's no one in the house at this point, by the way. I work third shift, so they leave me the fuck alone between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. I went upstairs, and I find garbage in the hallway. Every room is filled with junk, and there's only one way to enter it. This is every room. Her parents' room, hers, the office. It's all a complete nightmare, just waiting for TLC to show up. Now, giving you that, how can I approach this ordeal with her? I love her to death, and she may be moving in with me sometime between the next few months. This shit is not going to fly with me, but I know that if a resident gets that bad, that there is something wrong with them mentally. She has always been messy, but then again, I'm a fucking cop who doesn't have time to clean up my place, so maybe this is the calm before the storm with this chick. Yeah, that's really fucked up. Now, all right. Well, you know something? You already broke the seal. This is what I would do. This is so fucking creepy. If you really want to make a go with this girl, I guess I would go back up there again. And I'd go into her room and just have a look around and look like if that's some parent shit or if that's her shit. You know what I mean? And if it's her shit, I would be, jeez, this is fucking brutal. The thing, you know what the big thing is the fact that the downstairs is immaculate. So they're only halfway down the rabbit hole. I don't know, dude. You know what? This is your tree. You're fucking sitting in it. There's no way to bring up that you went upstairs without just saying, I went upstairs. What are you going to say? Well, this is what you do. This is what you do. You clog up the bathroom downstairs. All right? Just clog up the fucking toilet downstairs. I don't know how you do it, but just clog that fucker up. Okay? And then just say, I had to take a shit. There was nowhere else to go. I had to do it, right? And then you just say you went upstairs. Saw what the fuck it was, and then you went back downstairs. All right? So that's what you do. Clog up the toilet and just blame it on the fact that you had to take a shit. Why am I helping you with this lie? It's funny to me. Who gives a fuck? There you go. And that's what you do. And then address it. All right? Or you just man up and just say, listen, all right? The curiosity, this is the man's way of doing it. That's the bitch way of doing it. So, of course, I know how to do that way. The man just sits down and says, listen, all right? It was fucking weirding me out that I could never go upstairs. I just went to the top of the stairs and I looked. See what the fucking big deal was. You know, like, was it made out of gold? You got a sex slave up there? You know, there's some dead body. What the fuck's going on up there? And, yeah, that type of shit, you know, that's your world, that's your life. But that's not going to happen if we ever move in together. All right? And then she's going to give it, I can't believe that you went upstairs when I told you not to. You just broken the trust. And then you'd be like, all right, and let her just do it. Let her get all of that out. And then you go, oh, wait a minute. What about you? Okay, so I just broke the trust, but, you know, you're the one, you had this giant secret. So you got secrets, so you kind of fucked with the trust first. You know? Do you know there's a dead cat up there? Do you understand that? There's a fucking dead cat up there. So, I don't know. Do one thing or another. You can do the pussy thing and do the toilet clogged up thing. I gave you two options there, sir. The pussy bitch way or just be a fucking man. Just take her out, sit her down, and just say, listen, I gotta tell you something. All right? I feel ashamed that I did this, but my curiosity got the best of me, and I went to the top of stairs and I just peeked to see what the big deal was with the upstairs. And, you know, then she'll probably start running away. But, you know, women, they don't know how to run. Most of them. Women can either run like a fucking track star or they just they run like they run like toddlers. You know, so many of them. I swear to God. I'm not saying you don't see an uncoordinated guy jogging every once in a while, but, you know, we play sports. We know how to run. You guys, I don't know what you do. You sit around plotting, making fucking rumors about each other. Jesus, Bill. Well, you know what? It took a while this week, didn't it? 43 minutes in before I said some ignorant shit about women. I'm getting better. I had a nice clean half hour there. So when she runs away from you, like, you know, somebody blew out her knee, you know, just sort of jog behind her until she gets tired. Or just wait till she's wearing high heels until you tell her. That gives you an even better chance. You know, and as she's screaming and boo-hooing and crying and all that, you know, you just walk behind her with your hands out, you know, looking at other people like, you do that classic, you know, this isn't my fault shit, that body language to other people, which is basically you put your hands, you know, basically parallel to your shoulders, straight out like that, you know, like you're going to shrug, like, you know, I don't know. You have it like that, and then after you do that, then you bring them together in front of you, motioning at her, you know, like, hey, you know, you bring them back out again. I mean, she's just, I don't know, right? Just back and forth. And then you just say, well, you know something? And as much as she gives you shit, just be like, you know what? I'm glad I looked. Because if I didn't look, I wouldn't, you know. We got to talk about this. I'm willing to help you through this and everything, but I can tell you right now, if you think you're going to move in with me and start doing that stuff, there's going to be a mountain of shit getting thrown out every fucking week. All right? So there you go, sir. That is my advice. That is my advice to your fucking ass. Good luck to you. All right. Moving off this rock. Aloha, you fuck. Spent 35 of my 42 years stuck on these collections of rocks. And here we go, once again with the spelling shit. Known to you all as the state of Hawaii, and can't wait to get the fuck out. Yes, it's a great place to visit. Don't get me wrong. Hell, anywhere is a cool place to visit. But live there a while, and the daily shit that affects everyone, bills, work, life, it starts to grind on you even more. So when shit is ridiculously expensive. This isn't me, people. For once, this isn't me. You know what? I'm just going to read exactly what this guy wrote for the rest of the time, and you can see what I deal with every week. All right? Well, some of it is my ignorance, all right? I'll take 80% of it, but 20% of it is this shit. All right, let's go back to that last sentence. Hell, anywhere is cool to visit, but live there a while, and the daily shit that affects everyone, bills, work, fucking life, starts to grind on you even more so when shit is ridiculously expensive. All right, that's a sentence, everybody. I must sound like an uppercase cunt for complaining about paradise, but trust me, the only things that's come out of Hawaii that's even halfway decent are BJ Penn and pineapples. And Bruno Mars. And Jimmy Superfly Snooker. Is he from the Isle of Samoa? BJ hasn't been great in a while. And even the pineapples they sell here come from Costa Rica or someplace like that. Another thing, when the best comic to come over and do a show is Mike Epps, do I need to say more? Dude, Mike Epps is fucking phenomenal. Have you seen his latest special? He's unbelievable. And not to mention, I did a show over there, you asshole. Well, yeah, Mike Epps is better than me. Maybe that's what he's saying. Jesus, what's it going to take to impress you? Anyways, he goes, Phoenix, Arizona is where I'm headed to open a business, so I can't wait to see some actual talented comedians. Well, I hope you're not Hawaiian if you move into Arizona, because they'll probably try to send you back to Mexico, those fucking maniacs. Netflix and watching a new special can only take you so far, Anyway, don't think I ever heard you read an email from Hawaii on your podcast, so it's worth a shot. Take care and go fuck yourself. Listen, I can see myself moving there and after a while going out of my mind because I have to move around, and just living in that little ass state out there, I would just, I would go nuts. I need to be on the mainland. I definitely couldn't handle that. And good luck to you, sir, if you want to move away from there. And plus, you know what? You're not moving that far away. As I guess everywhere is far away from Hawaii because it's like a 5-hour flight. I don't know, dude. Listen, man, I don't even know what the question was. If you want to fucking move out, go ahead and move out. But everybody needs to watch Mike Epps' latest special, man. It's fucking unbelievable. All right. I wish I read that email first. I wouldn't have said his name because I hate when people do that shit because then it's like I'm co-signing on it. I'm not trashing that guy on any fucking level. All right. Billionaire bitch. Hello, Bill. I recently met a very beautiful young lady who was an heiress to a Greek shipping magnate and worth billions of dollars. Jesus Christ. How do you, where the fuck did you meet her? Huh? The French Riviera? Let me guess. You were in a Hooters, right? She's actually quite beautiful and is nice until she gets a little booze in her. Then she turns into a super cunt like I've never seen. I am really into Greek girls, and she's extremely hot, and if I could just deal with her bitchiness, then I would never have to work again. However, I have way too much pride, and after she started bossing me around at a Sunset Boulevard bar the other night, I just took off when she went to the bathroom and have not returned to her. I have not returned her what happened calls. Dude, you just left Why did you do that? I totally respect leaving, but you should have... all right, let me just read the rest of this and I'll finish this. And once again with the fucking spelling errors and leaving out words. She was calling me and texting me and emailing me as I walked home down Laurel. As pissed as I was at the time, the thought of never knowing what happened is actually funny now. Dude, you don't love this girl. If you think that shit's funny, you don't love this girl. He goes, I don't know her that well, but I see that crazy look in her eye. Know that she has never been told no in her life. My instinct is 100% to never respond to her and not turn into her bitch. What do you do, Bill? Oh, leader of the degenerates. I think it's fucking hilarious that you left, but I think it's still funny that you just left. If she's that hot and that rich, if you just fucking left and never returned her phone calls, that's definitely funny, but that's also psychotic. That's something that I would fucking do. You probably should have hung around and said something. Just say, listen, this evening's over. I just really don't like you as a person, and you're beautiful, but I would never want to spend my life with someone like you. All right? So have a nice evening. I'm out of here, right? That's what you could have done. You could have done that, right? I'm going to miss my fucking meeting here. God fucking damn it. That's what I would do, sir. I totally respect the fact that you left, but next time you should probably just say something to her. I did that one time. You know, I actually did that one time. I fucking went on a date with this girl and went to go see some fucking band that only played 80s music. I think they were called the M80s. It was out in Santa Monica the first time I lived out here. And this girl fucking jumped up. I was with. All of a sudden, she jumped up on stage with the band and started doing this douchey dance and was pointing at the crowd. And it's like I wasn't on a date anymore. All of a sudden, I was at like her concert. Like I didn't know what the fuck happened. And I was just like, I just left. And the reason why I left was I didn't know how to say that really just turned me off, and that was just really fucking weirded me out. Like the band didn't want her on stage. She went up there, and they were looking at her like, who is this fucking idiot up on stage with us? And I just didn't know how to do it back then. You know, nowadays, if I was still fucking dating, I just would have been like, oh, yeah, you know, you really seem to have a good time. All right. I'm out of here. Whoa, what's the matter? What's going on? I think you're a great person, but I'm not feeling that second date. All right? Why? Is it because of what I wore? No, it's because of that fucking stupid dance, whatever the fuck you just did up there. All right? Gave me douche chills. Okay? I'm sorry. Goodbye. Do. All right, I got to do some more, a couple more fucking advertising reads here, and then I got this fucking podcast might be a little short this week. Stamps.com, everybody, you know the drill. If you never want to go to the post office ever again, all right? If you want to bring the post office into your home, all right? Stamps.com, that's what you need. It brings all the services the U.S. Postal Service provides right to your fingerprints. You can buy and print official U.S. postage for any letter or package, any class of mail, right in the comfort of your own home or apartment, shanty town, whatever you want to do. Stamps.com makes it easy. They'll send you a digital scale, which automatically calculates the exact postage. Stamps.com will even help you decide the best class of mail based on your needs. No need to lease an expensive postage meter. Plus, you'll never have to go to the post office again. I use Stamps.com to send out all my DVDs to all of my gigs. I've never had a problem. I am a moron. If I can figure out how to use this product, so can you. Special offer, everybody, right now. Use my last name, Burr. For a no-risk trial plus a $110 bonus offer, which includes the digital scale and up to $55 free postage. All right? Don't wait. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Burr, B-U-R-R. That's Stamps.com. Enter Burr. Okay. Here we go. LegalZoom, everybody. America was built by innovators and dreamers, people like Edison, Henry Ford, and they say feel free to add your own example because I wouldn't say Steve Jobs. Who else? Tesla. But it's the inventors and entrepreneurs all around us, people like you, that make America such a great country. All right? This month, LegalZoom celebrates innovation by helping you launch your dream. Apply for a patent to secure your invention, register your trademark to protect your products and services, incorporate or form an LLC, and launch your business dream. Just call or visit LegalZoom.com, and they'll take care of you from start to finish. They've already helped out about 1 million businesses get started, and they helped them get it started the right way. So basically, if you got a great idea, everybody, or you want to start a business, you can get it trademarked and all of that, and protect yourself from all those corporate bastards out there. All right? And there's nothing I want more for you than to have your dreams come true. Isn't that nice? See that? I ended on a nice note. I'm going to have to wrap this up a little bit soon, but I promise you guys I'm going to do a I know I've said this before, and then I never followed through, but I'm going to make sure that I do a little a quick little mini podcast just to make up for the fact that I'm running out of time here. What do I have here? Wife leaving. Oh, geez. Bill, quick question. I turned 42 years old today, and after 17 years of marriage, my wife announced she wants a divorce on your birthday. God damn it. You know what that is? That's some cold lotion right there. That is some cold lotion. Sorry, that's an inside joke between me and Nia. My gut has been telling me for months she's been cheating on me. I got to tell you what cold lotion is now. Cold lotion is when somebody is going to do something right and then they fuck it up. It basically started one day when Nia wanted me to put lotion on her back, and I didn't rub it in my hand, so it was cold, so I put it on her back. So I was doing this loving thing that was good for her skin, but I did it in a way that made it awful. All right? So the reason why that would be right here, this would be cold lotion, is because she probably got him a birthday gift. Happy birthday to da 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 ba ba boop 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 boop. And then I want a divorce. She got him a fucking chainsaw, or a goddamn hockey jersey, whatever the fuck he wanted. Baked him a cake and then kicked him right in his fucking twat. All right. He said, my gut has been telling me that she's been cheating on me for months. She's packed up and left the house, but many of her things are still here. She's coming by next week to pick them up. Here's my dilemma. Her dildo/vibrator is amongst the items she's left behind and will be coming back to get. So do I coat it with hot sauce or not? Thanks. Shit. Do I have time to answer this one? All right. How do I fucking answer this? You know what? A woman would do that to a guy. Okay? But this is the thing. A guy would just take it. A woman would do something like that to a guy. Like, what the fuck would she do? She'd fucking, I don't know, pour water on your computer. What is the female equivalent to putting hot sauce on a fucking vibrator? I don't know. What do you jerk off with, sir? A woman would definitely do some shit like that. All right? If you were fucking cheating on her and you broke up with her on her birthday, I mean, you want to talk about hell hath no fury? Hey, women, you know what? Why don't you guys write in? Hey, ladies, write in and tell me what you would do to your fucking a guy who did that to you after you dedicated 17 years of your life to them. All right? You found out they were fucking cheating on you. Well, you didn't find out, but you had a good feeling. Then they broke up with you on your birthday. What would you do? I don't know what they would do, but this is the thing. You don't want to do that shit. Don't do that shit, because you're going to go to divorce court. She's already probably going to try to take you to the fucking cleaners, provided, she makes more money. If she doesn't make more money than you, don't do it. Just know this. Okay? Whoever she's going to is now shacking up with the cheating cunt. All right? And you sound like you're a good dude. You're devastated, although, it's a little crazy to want to put hot sauce on it. I don't know. The way I look at it, dude, the sooner she comes back and gets all of her shit out of your life, the better. You're 42 years old, dude. I'm telling you. Hit the gym, P90X, fucking insanity, whatever you got to do. Get yourself ripped up and look better than you ever fucking looked in your life. All right? And then what I would do if I was your age, I'd go to one of those fucking dating sites. All right? Go to one of those dating sites and get yourself fucking some hot, good girl, 10 fucking years younger than you. All right? Do that instead of putting hot sauce on a fucking dildo. All right, dude? You're above that. Please tell me you're better than that. All right? This fucking twat doesn't want to be with you? Fuck her. Fuck her. And letting some other fucking asshole who goes around banging somebody's fucking wife. Those two pieces of shit, they should get together. They should get married. They'll have a baby. You know what? It'll probably be a fucking banker. All right? Fuck her. Don't do that. Don't stoop to her level. Let her leave. You want to leave? Go ahead and leave. All right? And then one day she's going to see you and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? And you're going to be like, it's too late. It's too late for you. She's younger. She's hotter. She's a sweetheart. And she doesn't suck another dick in the relationship. You filthy pirate whore. All right? There you go. Okay. I got to do some outros here. Now that the show's over, that's the show, everybody. Thanks again to everybody who came out to all my shows. Red Bank, Atlantic City, Easton, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland was the shit. I played the Symphony Hall. Absolutely amazing. I love coming out, meeting all you guys after the shows. It was great. It was great stuff. All right. And coming up, my next run of dates in a couple of weeks, I'll be in St. Louis. Meet me at the fair. Don't tell me the lights aren't shining every place but there. St. Louis, Cleveland, and Buffalo. You got it? Great fucking sports towns, great food, great people. Can't wait to do it. I'll be out there with the Rose Bowl legend himself, Jason Lawhead. And so please stop by after the show, say hello to us. Come on down, buy some tickets, and we'll have a great time. Second show added, by the way, in St. Louis. All right? So get your goddamn tickets. Okay, there you go. Podcast is now over, so don't forget to support the sponsors who support this podcast. Start watching your favorite shows right now. Go to the podcast page. Click on the Hulu Plus banner for your extended free trial, or go to huluplus.com/Bill. Again, that's the Hulu Plus banner on the podcast page at BillBurr.com, or go to huluplus.com/Bill. And, and up for dollarshaveclub.com/Burr. I don't know what "and up for" means. It's also Father's Day. The Dollar Shave Club makes a great gift for him. Same thing with the Man Grate. I love these guys with the Dollar Shave thing. I hate buying fucking blades and all that type of thing. It will just make your life a little bit easier. All right? Do it now, or just go to BillBurr.com and click on the Dollar Shave Club banner. That's the podcast. Go fuck yourselves. And I'm actually going to talk to you Wednesday of this week. I'll do another 15 minutes for you. All righty? That's it. See ya. His fucking Achilles tendon, which everybody viewed as an accident. But I have to be honest with you, I've been watching hockey for 33 fucking years. I've never seen anybody check somebody into the boards and accidentally sever their fucking Achilles tendon. Not even cut the back of their leg. I've never seen it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So he goes out there, takes them all of I don't know what, 15 minutes of the first period, before he sees somebody where he can see both their numbers, read their whole last name and his street address, and he just slams fucking McQuaid into the boards, and something unbelievable happened. He actually got kicked out of the fucking game, and I loved it. I absolutely fucking loved it, and I hope they continue doing that, because it's a selfish way to play the fucking game, to just have no regard for the fact of how hard somebody worked to live their dream to play professional hockey, and you're out there and I'll tell you, guys like him never get their knee blown out. Ulf Samuelsson, none of those fucking guys. It never happens to them. I don't know why. And it's fucking ridiculous. And other than that, I don't have any problem with the Penguins. And if you're a Penguins fan right now and you're going to fucking send me an email and go, what is it, Marchand, who fucking had the boarding call? How come you only got 2 minutes? It's like because he hasn't ended people's careers. Marchand has a terrible fucking reputation, and he got talked to, and he also toned down his game. And, most of his shit is Ken Linsman type shit, but like that thing where people would come in to check him and he would duck down and take their legs out was a fucking bullshit move. Was a punk move, and I didn't like that one either. And if you said that guy's a punk piece of shit, I'd understand why you did that. I wouldn't be sitting there scratching my head in some dumbfounded way. But the amount of fucking Penguin fans because I'm jealous of your fucking team, that's why. But I loved Game 1. I was actually working at the Borgata in Atlantic City. I had a great time. Thank you to everybody who showed up, except for that one guy. Some angry guy in the back, and just kept, anything I said, in the beginning, he just kept fucking, who gives a fuck? That I'm angry at my dad shit. Just yelling all this, this dumb shit. Other than that, I had a great time. And so anyways, I missed some of the game, but I was going back and forth, running into the green room, watching it between shows and that type of shit. And or when the teen idol sensation Joe DeRosa was on stage, I was watching it. And it was funny, right at the beginning of the game, I see Matt Cook, hitting everybody with his stick and everything. And I just get this sinking fucking feeling. I'm like, oh, God. The guy, he's literally a fucking monster. I don't know why the dude is still in the league. It's just, it's unfucking believable. And the second you see the guy, he's got, oh God, whose career is he gonna try and end tonight? And especially with the history that the Bruins have with the Penguins. I told you all that shit. I respect the franchise, the way they get all these unbelievable players, but I don't know why they have guys like that on their fucking team. And this is a sad thing about Matt Cook. That guy is a really good fucking player. If he just plays the fucking game. You could make like 20 YouTube videos, 5 minutes long, of each different shit. All right, shoulder to the fucking head. Just 5 minutes of those. His boarding ones, that's probably like a 30-minute video. And then like the bonus, like credits extra when you have the bloopers, would be him checking that dude and accidentally severing. Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr. And it's the Monday Morning Podcast for Monday, June 3rd, 2013, in the year of our Lord, Yahweh Jesus Christ. And friends, as we look at one another this week and give thanks, is there anything fucking worse than that long-winded guy up there in his Anderson Little suit? That guy who wasn't a priest, but he might as well have been. That Flanders dude just coming up and speaking, reading the first 2 stories.
The first reading is from the book of Corinthians.
And I can't even I was just going to start doing some dumb story. And I so didn't listen in church, I can't even do it. I just remember this is
From the book of the Corinthians. Paul and John
and like fucking 10 minutes later. And they were just like something like, this is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Did you like that story? Because I got another one. Right? And then he fucking rips off another one. And you're just fucking sitting there. All right. What happens here? Is there a leper? Is there a hooker? What's going on? Right? And then they get to that one. And praise be to the guy with the thing. Right? And then the fucking... So that's like he was like the opener, and then the priest comes down, and we all got to stand up because he's so fucking important, right? And he says a couple of things. This is the gospel of the Lord, and then I got to sit down and listen to your fucking take on this guy. You guys already know how I feel. You know how I feel. Do you know how I feel? Sorry, I'm all over the place. Can you feel the stress? I have to get this fucking podcast done, and I have to immediately upload the thing, and I'm not going to make it. I got something at 1:30, and of course, I just get a text message. Did you get the email about the new location of the meeting? Yeah, it's going to be 60 miles further in a cunty direction as compared to where you're at. I love that shit. Did you get the email? Why don't you fucking call me and just tell me? I said, you know what? An email it's like, that's like a, I don't know, it's not whispering, but it's a secret. You're just leaving a note, somewhere in the vicinity of my fucking life. Is it vicinity or vicinity? I think it's vicinity. Does it start with a V or an F? Oh, Bill. Okay, there you go. You know something? If you listen to the rest of this podcast, that was a legitimate question from me. All right? Now, if you listen to the rest of this is on you, okay? Because you could tap out right now. 2 minutes and 54 seconds in. Why are the levels so high? I don't know, Bill, because you never got a producer? Well, that's probably why. That could be one reason. All right, let's get right out of the gate, and let's talk some NHL hockey. Oh, were those Pittsburgh Penguins fans talking shit to me on Twitter? Not all of them. Hurry up and beat the Maple Leafs so we can fucking kick you in the cunt, or the Rangers, whatever, so we can beat you up and all this shit. Blah, 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 blah. Right? You know, and I told you guys, I think the Penguins are going to win the series, okay? But these fucking jerk-off Penguin fans, because they got all the fucking pouty-lipped Eagle Scout there, they just think they're going to run over fucking everybody. You know what? Pittsburgh, relax. You're not winning the cup. You know why? Because I said so! Sent me emails. Like, just like defending the fucking guy. It's like, I get like, like, it's like walking, like, when I see Matt Cook, it's like a rabid fucking dog. You're like, what's he going to do this game? Is he going to gouge somebody's fucking eye out? I don't know. I don't know. So I was psyched that they immediately removed him from the game. I don't think he should get suspended, but I understand why he got a game misconduct, and I do believe that if anybody else did it, they just would have got fucking 2 minutes or whatever the fuck it is. Maybe a major because he laid down on the ice for a minute. But, you know, it's like that Rasheed Wallace thing. By the end of Rasheed's career, if he stubbed his toe in the locker room, he already came out with the fucking technical for cursing. So as much as I'm going to enjoy this series, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat praying to God Matt Cook doesn't end another fucking Bruins career. Other than that, I think it's going 7. I think it's going to be an unbelievable fucking series. I think the Penguins are going to win tonight. Because that's how these things go. And then Game 3 will obviously be huge when they go up to the fucking... Get it! What else? What other hockey shit? I have not watched anything out in the West, but I think the Kings are really overlooked, even though they're down 0-2. That team scares the shit out of me just because I watched how they won it last year. And they seem like when they want to flip the switch. And also, I wasn't too impressed with Chicago having a fucking 3-1 lead, and then all of a sudden, not being able to finish people off. So we'll see. We will see what happens. That ought to get me a bunch of emails. I'm actually doing a gig in Pittsburgh